Hello, I'm Kelly Moller, and I'm running for re-election as your state representative for Arden Hills, Mounds View, and parts of Shoreview and New Brighton. I have deep roots in our community, living here for over 25 years with my husband Kevin, who was born and raised in Shoreview. We have 2 sons who recently graduated from Mounds View Public Schools, and I have been an active volunteer in our community. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you at the Capitol as your state representative since 2019. I have had thousands of conversations with the people I represent. Listening to your concerns and turning your ideas into action is one of the reasons why I love being your representative. Multiple bills I've authored that have become law were based on ideas from you. In the past legislative session, I worked with a community member who told me how an outdated law was preventing the hiring of willing workers at his company. I successfully passed a bill to update the law in a way that benefits both employees and employers. I worked with another constituent to create more opportunities for retirement savings for those who care for family members with disabilities. Additional initiatives I've taken on at the Capitol are related to my background and experience. As a prosecutor and victims' rights advocate for over 20 years, I have dedicated my career to public safety and seeking justice for victims. The comprehensive public safety bill I authored as chair of the Public Safety Committee passed the House floor with unanimous support. We have worked to prevent violence, to seek justice for victims, to fund law enforcement, and to reduce systemic racial disparities. We've modernized our statutes to hold offenders accountable for crimes such as catalytic converter theft, carjacking, and organized retail theft. The DFL majority took meaningful steps to reduce gun violence. To keep guns out of the hands of those who shouldn't have them, we enacted a law to ensure criminal background checks. A law to allow courts to temporarily remove guns from those who pose a risk to themselves or others has recently gone into effect and has successfully been used to prevent tragedy. We also increased penalties for straw purchasers, banned devices that essentially make a firearm fully automatic, and invested in violence prevention efforts. I'm committed to continuing this work, which includes enacting a stronger safe storage law. Finally, weapons of war do not belong in the hands of civilians. They do not make our communities or our first responders safer. The DFL majority importantly passed legislation to protect reproductive freedom, including access to abortion, birth control, and fertility treatments. Make no mistake, reproductive freedom continues to be on the ballot. As we've seen in other states, women have been unable to access reproductive health care, resulting in life-threatening situations. Politicians must stay out of a woman's personal decisions regarding her body. As a parent of recent graduates from Mounds View Public Schools, I know how important education is to our community. We made a historic investment in our students, including funding for more mental health supports and an evidence-based reading curriculum. Governor Walz signed our bill ensuring that Minnesota students receive free breakfast and lunch so that they are not too hungry to learn. This also results in a savings for families. Speaking of savings for families, we passed legislation to reduce the cost of prescription drugs, including life-saving medications such as insulin, EpiPens, and albuterol. I will continue to fight for increased access to affordable, quality health care. I will stand up to insurance companies, big pharma, and other greedy corporations that place profits over people. My bill to protect consumers purchasing event tickets for sports or entertainment passed with bipartisan support. The law, which goes into effect in 2025, will provide more transparency to consumers and forbid deceptive practices. If we have not yet had the opportunity to connect, please feel free to reach out to me at any time. You can check out my campaign website at votekellymoller.com for my email contact information. I ask for your vote on or before Tuesday, November 5th. Thank you.